That Big Pimpin' Jay-Z has nothing to do with the topics. It was just the last song I heard in the car before I jumped into the studio here, Frankie C.
All right. Okay. Well, I dig.
It's good. Well, Jay-Z is. I forgot to put my other light on. Hold on. Wait.
Here we see. What are we doing?
Say Russian today. Okay.
Good Lord.
Gave everybody the full body shot there for a second. All right.
We're all in for a treat.
That's more for the OnlyFans. Okay. Frankie C. Turns out the raw footage, let me define raw for people not in the industry, unaltered, uncut, unedited.
Right.
The raw footage from the DOJ, altered, edited. Yeah.
You mean they weren't honest with us? How could that be?
Can you believe it? Are you stunned?
You could have knocked me over with a feather.
So we'll share the details with you on that one. Dan Bongino, very upset over everything that's going on, has a blow up with Pam Bondi, has left the White House. Well, not the White House. I mean, the FBI. He hasn't been seen since Wednesday. He's taken a leave. We don't know what's going to happen there, if he's going to resign or not. Alan Dershowitz, or I like to call it Douchowitz, you know what I'm saying? He has irrefutable evidence to point out the obvious stupidity of the DOJ memo that was put out earlier this week. We've got some alarming youth prediabetes numbers. I got a full Superman movie review for you, spoiler free. And we've got some other assorted topics and such. ErinC is along for another amazing game time. That, my friend, is papers and pens, because we've got a podcast.
When are you going to put out that song?
I don't know. Did we never do that?
Never put the whole song, 2 minutes and 16 seconds of that song. It's not.
We should put it out.
That people can enjoy for free. Yeah.
Put out song. What do you call that song?
It's literally listed in my garage band thing as AOA finished. That's the title.
AOA finished. You got to come up with a name. Come up with a good name.
AOA this track, AOA that, AOA this, AOA that, and then when they were combined and done, AOA finished.
Let's call it AOA No Client List. Let's call it that. I think that's
interesting. Yeah.
Frankie C. Wired magazine came out just a few hours ago and says that the full raw surveillance footage that the DOJ released to their website was indeed altered. They don't have any proof that it was altered deceptively. That makes any sense.
In other words, with bad intentions.
Correct.
All right. So how was it off? Two questions is, how was it altered and how do they know?
Excellent questions, my friend. Excellent questions. Because if you were to export footage from the security cameras themselves directly, that would be in the metadata of the file. The file that they uploaded to their website came from Adobe Premiere Pro, which is an editing software that we have used on this show in the past, along with several others. So you could automatically tell that. Now, I know you got a follow up. Let me see if I can head you off here. When they said that they were going to release that, they said they were going to release the unaltered raw footage, and then they were going to release an enhanced version as well.
Oh, that I didn't know. I thought the video that we got was they said they used what? AI to enhance it or something, or
to turn up the contrast and all. That's
what I thought we got.
Right. What we actually wound up getting, because Wired analyzed this, they also brought in independent video forensic experts, so it's not just them. Instead of it being a direct import from the prison surveillance system, the footage was modified, likely using Adobe Premiere Pro. The file appears to have been assembled from at least 2 source clips, saved multiple times, exported, and then uploaded to the DOJ's site where it was presented as raw footage. The most alarming thing here is 2 source clips. Why are there 2 source clips? You can
My
maybe
only
say,
my only devil's advocate thing is that it crossed over the midnight.
right.
So there's one date and then the following date is my only explanation that I could come up with for that.
That's the only devil's advocate explanation I could come up with too. Same exact thing. What else could it be?
The new file when the new date starts. That's the only
That goes back to my point though, and we were joking about this very jokingly, talking about the speed thing, how they just loop the tape, in the
Right.
movie Speed. Once you come off, once that clock breaks, that's it. It's untrustworthy. We don't know, what that other thing was. There's just no telling what that was. There's just no telling. Also, there's no telling if that was the night that he died or 2 or 3 nights prior to that with a date change on it. We don't know. Once you take it out of the source material and you put it into an editing software, that is it. It is untrustworthy.
Right. That none of that would ever be admissible.
Correct.
They would put whatever the other side of, if it's in court, that they could make an argument for this is not trustworthy. This was obviously messed with. Here's my evidence for that. And there's no, again, like you said, once it's got all these things attached to it, you can't. But now the question is, I don't know why they would, but would the prison itself have that? I mean, it's a long time ago, so maybe not, but would they keep that kind of file?
It's a great question. I don't know if the prison would have that, but certainly from the time of his death, the FBI has had it. You know what I'm saying? So there is an original file somewhere. It's just not what we got, So I don't know if they would still have it on there. I don't know how long they keep their stuff for.
Hopefully there's an original file, because if you have that file, if you take the file and then mess with it, maybe the original file, hopefully the original file still exists and wasn't, you take the file, mess with it, and now it's saved as a new thing or saved over the old thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't saved over.
Yeah, hopefully not. And that's, you brought up saved. It was saved multiple times. Like, why is that being saved multiple times? Like, you put it in there, you save it, you export it, you're done. Unless you're continuously working on it over and over again, then that's a reason to continuously save. But I mean, let's be honest here. This administration's incredible naivete and, to be frank, stupidity to not
That is what I would say.
to not think that this was going to be analyzed to death by the public and that we wouldn't know to check metadata. Simple metadata. I mean, this is the friggin' FBI. You could even bring in the CIA. You're supposed to be experts in duping people. And they were just like, somebody essentially right-clicked and selected get info, and immediately in 2 seconds was able to find out all of this information.
Yeah,
it doesn't get more stupid than that.
Nah, you'd think there's like a whole team of digital experts at the FBI that would be like, this is gonna be suspicious. Like whoever's in charge of releasing this, what should have been like, someone's gonna click on this and multiple times. And I don't see. I mean, if we're gonna give the only if you say you're gonna give us the raw material, the raw footage, this is gonna look suspicious. That's what that person should have said. Someone should have said, "Hey, they're looking for the raw thing. This is gonna point to it not being that."
Exactly, and nobody did. But that leads right into our next topic, which is Dan Bongino is beside himself supposedly left the FBI facility on Wednesday, hasn't been seen since, officially took a day off today. And they're not sure that he's going to come back on Monday because they think that he might resign over this, especially if Pam Bondi doesn't get fired, because they have come to, I don't know why, but he is taking it entirely out on her. I mean, I could guess why. She was the one out there going like, stuff's on my desk, we're going to put it all out. There's all this footage. That other idiot that we talked about, that over emotional idiot, remember he made that video? He did have the first, like, what do they call it? Undercover footage of Pam Bondi in a cafe telling somebody that there was 10,000, videos of Epstein with people, with children, and then she went and publicly said that later on, so I think maybe the fact that she was overly abundant with information when she shouldn't have been. But to be fair, it was the decree of President Trump in this administration to be overly transparent. That's what they ran on. They said they were going to release the Kennedy stuff, the Martin Luther King Jr. stuff. And although there was a slight hesitation, he committed to releasing the Epstein stuff. So she was kind of just carrying that out. I don't know why.
It wasn't just a hesitation. I'm sorry. I have to point out. It wasn't just it was also that stuff, not so much, because we don't want to ruin people's lives with false information. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. He said, when they asked him about the Epstein stuff, you going to release the Epstein stuff? Yeah, I would. Not so much, because you don't want to ruin people's lives. That a lot of false stuff out there, a lot of false information. Yeah, so he kind of backtracked his way out of that one.
Mm-hmm. He did
when they asked him about that.
No, you're right. You're right about that. But he did ultimately agree to it. He might not have meant it, but he's on the record. There's video footage of him saying, "Yeah, I probably would. I would." He said,
"Yeah." He says one thing. I mean, this isn't the first time he said one thing, and then the next day he does something else, or the next week he'll deny he even said it, even though there's footage of him saying it.
Right.
So, whatever, when he says something, I don't take him. It's stupid. I don't take him seriously. Whenever he says something or promises something, I listen to it and go, yeah, bullshit.
Right.
Unless you're going to do it right then and there when you say it, and you actually do it, I don't believe you.
Yeah, fair enough. But my point is she's carrying out his orders.
Sure.
And it's like,
yeah, but who gave the order to say there's no list?
That I don't know. That I would
his orders?
Love to know.
Yeah, wonder whose order that was.
Who gave the order to have Frank Pantangeli killed?
The Rado brothers.
I've been watching The Godfather a lot lately, so I'm trying to bring back some references.
Okay.
I don't know, but that's so stupid. And Bongino's basically pissed because he's like, this has ruined my career. Like, this is like, I have no more credibility. And this is the first time I can say he's 100% right. He has no more credit. Whatever he did have, I don't know what he had before. He had a lot of credibility with the MAGA folks, but that's gone. That's out the window now. I mean, he's got no credibility with anybody at this point with carrying out this stupid thing. But to be fair, though, did Pam Bondi force him to go on Fox News with Kash Patel and look like an idiot and promise everybody that he's seen all the footage and we're going to see all the footage and it's clear as day and all this and that? I don't think anybody was holding a gun to his head when he said that shit.
Well, he probably just didn't see this U-turn coming. At the end of the road, it was a Pam Bondi coming out and saying, "Oh, there's no list." I mean, that's nobody. We didn't see. Well, not that there's no list, but I just thought they would just. To be honest, I thought they would just. What's the word? Like stall forever until
right,
until hoping everybody would forget or something.
But even you, the king of we're never going to see this information, was still stunned that this is the manner in which they carried out that idea.
Oh, yeah. This was nobody. I don't think anybody predicted that they were going to say it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
because that's just bad shit.
I would have lost money on that too. I would have bet on they're just going to drag it on forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's the state that we're in now. There was a report earlier that Kash Patel was threatening to resign if Bongino resigned, but now we're told that that's not true. That they're trying to figure this out. But the point of this all is now that this administration basically is, I don't want to say falling apart, but it's torn. There's a schism. What's the word? Schism. Thank you. There's a schism here because everybody's taking sides, and Bongino wants Bondi fired. And I don't know if Trump is going to do that because Trump's been in love with Bondi since forever. I mean, Bondi wasn't his first choice. If everybody remembers, that was good old Matt Gaetz. And that's
a great choice for that one.
That wasn't going through. And so Bondi was
it kind of makes you want, it kind of, I don't know. I just want to, I'm speculating here, of course. This is all hypothetical. But who else, who better to cover up this stuff than someone like Matt Gaetz?
Matt Gaetz is an expert at covering up sexual indiscretions.
Why would he be the first? Why would he be the first choice for that role?
He's the Ghostbusters of this area. He really, that's who you got to call. That's.
I mean, why else would he be on the list, or not on the list, the top of the list for that position, for that job? Here's someone I know can. I don't know. Speculating.
You're saying he was chosen because they knew they were going to face this, and he'd be the guy to go to. What an interesting conspiracy theory that is. I like that a lot.
It's just a theory. It's just putting it out there. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Look at you out QAnon from the left side of the whole thing. I like that.
Well, I'm just going off of what we know. What we know is he was chosen as whatever to be the Pam Bondi, and he was ousted because of all the the backlash, and nobody wanted him there. But why was he chosen in the first place? Is it so that either, I don't know, that he would have no problem covering this up?
Oh, he would have no moral issue, that's for sure. I don't know if he could do it. Yeah, but
that's my point. Like, he would have no problem taking an order like that. That's my speculation. I'm not. That's all. It's just a theory. Don't at me.
It's an interesting theory. I'm going to ponder that. I'm going to take that in and ponder it. But we'll see. I don't know what he's going to. Bongino, by the way, I mean, he seems like he's just fried. Remember, I don't know if you remember that interview, but we played a little clip of it where he's like, I'm not near my wife anymore. We're like up early in the morning. Again, that was Epstein related. This Epstein thing has crushed this man. And by the way,
wait, what Epstein thing? Apparently, there is no Epstein thing. What was he all worried? What was he? Was he losing sleep over? Because there's no list.
It's a good point. But I've taken a lot of L's lately, and I'm going to put this one in my early win column here. I said this wasn't going to go away. This was going to continue. And now he's stomped threw his bally down and ran out of there like, he doesn't want to play anymore. Mm-hmm. And that we're starting to see this. If one of them leaves over this, it's going to be, by the way, somebody should fall over this. Like somebody should be fired over this.
This is an issue. This is a big deal. And look at, I mean, you heard Trump in the cabinet meeting. Someone, a reporter asked, about the whole thing.
This is the problem. The big guy is absentee here.
And like 2 days after this bombshell of there is no list, Trump comes. Are we still talking about Epstein? What this guy is? We still talking about that? Come on, we got other things to worry about. It's like, yeah, but this is a big one.
Which really makes me think that he is the main driver, and he has given the directive of, we cannot do this. We need to move on from it. And if it's not him, it's somebody in the CIA or God knows where. But it feels like it's coming from him to go from, we're going to release it, we're going to be transparent, to, are we still talking about this with all the stuff going? Yeah. I thought that was one of his worst moments in version 2 of Trump 2.0.
Yeah, why wouldn't he go, yeah, we should release that as soon as possible and Get these motherfuckers. That why wouldn't that be
Right.
that's
Because
the normal answer.
that's the Trump attitude. And the are we still talking about this is not the Trump attitude that his followers love him for. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. And he's losing ground with his own people. We're just seeing it everywhere. They're very upset. People are upset. Who's the guy? I can't remember. It's hard to keep track of all these right-wing blowhards. Glenn Beck, I think it was. Glenn Beck was like more upset at Bongino's reputation being written. I don't know if these guys are pals or whatever. They probably are. But he was more upset over Bongino having his reputation damaged than Trump or Bondi or anybody. Like they're all ready to throw Bondi to the woodshed because Bongino is like one of their guys, and he's upset with Trump too. And as I said, Candace and Tucker, but they have been for a little while. But I'm starting to see it a lot from people. I think Paul tagged me in a video of some guy throwing away all his MAGA stuff because he's so pissed off over this. Because the Q people, are a different sect of the MAGA people, and those people are crazy animal savages. Like you need to feed those people, or else they'll, And this was not feeding them. This was starving them.
These are the same people that think that JFK Jr. is still alive somehow.
Yeah,
and
for
some reason is backing Trump. Where does that even start? Like, I don't even know what the seed, with that very first kernel of whatever information that grows into JFK is Jr. is still alive. Where does that begin? I don't even.
Yeah.
How do you come up with something like that?
That's a good point. I don't know.
That's an insane thing.
But I think it's him. I think it's Trump. I think this has to do with some powerful, wealthy people that he plans on continuing to do business with, or has been doing business with, however you want to position it. But while he's in the White House and maybe after the White House, and I don't think that if he outs those people, it spells well for him. I think this is obviously somebody even more powerful than the president of the United States, or has more money or know-how, or is perhaps more dangerous.
So much for draining the swamp.
And that person, and I think that person has put the pressure on the president, and the president has folded, which we don't see this guy do often, because he'll fight something all the way to the even when he knows he's wrong. He'll stay on that side and won't change course, But I think he's protecting somebody. And I don't think he's protecting himself. I still don't think this has anything to do with him, because I don't think that you could go through 4 years of the Biden administration who tried to bury him at every turn, and then they're going to keep horrible videos and evidence that he was associated with Epstein quiet. Like, there's no way that's happening. I stand by that. We would know.
That's a fair point. It's a fair point.
We would know about it. I said that from the beginning. That's why I feel like he wasn't too heavily involved in this. But I think all of his friends, all of his wealthy friends were, and who knows what dignitary or wealthy person in another country was, and that they can't have that, and you can't have those relations being affected, and that's why he's turned the course on what it was. And it ties into our third topic, which is Dershowitz. He's got proof that the DOJ is lying, because if you guys remember, he was sued by Virginia Giuffre. She accused him of SA, and he claimed he was innocent. I can't remember if he just won it or if it was thrown out due to lack of evidence or whatever it was.
I can't remember.
Whatever it was, he cleared his name, because it wasn't a good look for Virginia Giuffre. I remember us talking about that. I remember it not being a great look for her. But however, she seemed pretty certain that it was him. Anyway, but Dershowitz said they had to disclose all the evidence to him. So in order for him to defend himself and be prepared for the trial, they had to give him all the information. So
it's called disclosure, you dickhead. You're sitting there with the button.
Oh, I wasn't ready for it.
Come on, man.
Disclosure, you dickhead.
We've got like 3 buttons.
I know.
And that's one of them.
We gotta do I gotta get new buttons. First of all, I'd love for you to have this. I keep saying that, but we gotta get
I
new
would never
buttons.
stop if that was the case.
I know, but that would be good though. I feel like that would only improve the show.
All right, send it over.
I got too much Balin Dupree.
Fuck you, Hunter.
You know, too much of her.
She got big old titties.
That's what she said.
I got 3. That's what she. I gotta consolidate, get more Godfather stuff and more Seinfeld stuff on here.
Right?
Yeah, totally. Give Frank button access. That's gonna be the new trending hashtag. Give Frankie button access.
That's going to be the T-shirt that we make next.
Yeah. Anyway, but they had to give him all the evidence. So he's seen all the names. He knows the people that are associated with this stuff. He's probably seen more than most of us have or ever will see. But he says that he can't. He was on Sean Spicer's show. God knows where I don't even know where that is. I don't know. I saw Sean Spicer in the background. I'm like, is this a podcast? Is this a Newsmax thing? I have no idea why Sean Spicer still has a show. But he had Dershowitz on, and he said, yeah, he goes, I see it all. He goes, I'm bound legally. I can't, there's a judge order. I can't disclose everything that I've seen, but I've seen it. And I know there's big names on there, big time names, and they're just protecting these people.
Wow.
That's
How
it.
old is
What
he?
more?
I would, one of those things where if any, remember and analyze this. If anything should happen to me, I've written some things down and put it in a safety deposit box.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what he should do.
That's Dershowitz.
Yeah.
Oh,
throw it in a thing. Throw it in a thing. And the day of it, when he dies, boom, it's all there.
That's your second really good point so far this episode. Why don't you slow it down, okay? I don't want that lead getting too big. I've got nothing so far, and you got 2 big ones.
You've got buttons you're not utilizing over there.
Yeah, I'm like -3, and you're at +2 right now. That's a good point. He should write it down. Technically, that's not really saying anything, right?
I guess. I mean, and then you put it in a safe deposit box. No one's going to see that. But then once you're gone, it gets, whoever inherits that that's their responsibility, I guess.
They can do it. Yeah. What about if he just leaks it? I mean, would just leak it? How would they know? I mean, it could be him. Obviously, odds are it would be him, but could have been
it could be
somebody
anybody
else.
in the FBI or DOJ.
Court, somebody in the clerk, whoever, it could have been anybody.
Then people would be like, well, is it reliable? If it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there would be a shadow of a doubt, but at least people would know.
Would have inklings. It would start pointing. You start pointing your attention in certain directions.
It would start the ball rolling in the right direction for sure. Yeah. So that's the latest on this. But as we can see, it was the Trump answer on Wednesday's episode, altered video, Bongino leaving, Dershowitz proving that they're lying on Friday. Like, I feel like it has escalated since Monday's show. And who knows what we're going to find out next week, what's to come for next week with all of this, because I don't think people are going to let up on this, especially if Bongino leaves. Forget it. Forget it. We're never going to hear the end of this. He's really got to get something figured. Trump's got, I don't know how you he's backed himself into a corner here. I don't know how you work your way out of this. I really don't.
I don't know either, but I'm sure his base is most of his base is still going to be like, no, I don't believe any of it. It's all.
I've seen some people with that. Yeah, I've seen some people say that.
Yeah, if he says there's nothing, then there's nothing. I believe him, and that's going to be when you're in a cult. Whatever the leader says, that's what it is.
But the problem with that is a lot of people, Bongino, Cash, everybody, they've been speculating about all this stuff for so long. You get.
Yeah, but their allegiance isn't to them.
No, but I'm saying You get locked into that first thing that you hear. Like the truth tends to be that first thing that you hear. And I don't think anybody's ready to let that go. I hear what you're saying, but I think there's a lot of people that are right now like, this doesn't sit well because everybody's been, and even Trump has been saying it. I saw a super cut of Trump talking about Epstein and saying all these things, about him from years and years ago. It's not a good look for them. It's not a good look for them. It really isn't.
No, it is not.
Speaking of not a good look, Frankie C, I'm Bobby approved. I'm obsessed with Bobby approved.
You are.
And there's a new federal estimate that shows a rise in prediabetes among American adolescents. Surprising concern.
Isn't everybody who doesn't have diabetes pre-diabetes?
I don't know, but listen to this number.
I feel like I heard a comedian say that. I don't remember who.
Oh, that is funny. But listen to this number. In 2023, since 2023, 1 in 3 U.S. youngsters ages 12 to 17 had pre-diabetes, according to data recently released by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That's way higher than previous estimates from years and years ago that it was like 1 in 5 kids. So we've gone from 1 in 5 to 1 in 3. It's a serious condition, puts them at risk for developing type 2 diabetes, plus heart disease, stroke, and other metabolic issues.
Yeah, not good.
Not good. And I'm telling you, this crap that is in our food, I mean, it's horrifying. It's horrifying. We went to go see Superman and I had popcorn. I feel like I'm like, oh, this God. Because I haven't eaten like stuff that I didn't know what was in it in a really long time. You
had the butter?
Yeah, my son put the butter on it and everything.
Oh, that's some heavy stuff. That's just liquid. I don't know how much you put on, but that's just liquid butter. Imagine by the end of the thing of popcorn, you've eaten like a stick of butter or something.
I don't even know if it's liquid butter. I think it's liquid diabetes is what it is.
Liquid something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's something. And then you sprinkle salt all over it. It's not the most healthy snack, I'm sure.
No. And you know what they're finding, and again, since Bobby's been talking about this, I've been reading more and more about it. The seed oils, the vegetable oils, the, sunflower oil, these oils cause inflammation in your system. And it's like, everybody's always walking around feeling bloated, feeling gross, feeling disgusted. It's like this where it comes from. This is where it comes from. So it's like that. Yeah, putting that shit on the popcorn, God fucking knows what that was.
I don't know. I feel like even fast food places have somewhat healthier options, especially for kids. There's like these apple slices or whatever.
Right. You
never see healthy choices in movie theaters, or at least I can't remember I don't think I have. Like,
Yeah.
Are there healthy stuff there?
There's one. So there are 2 big movie theaters near me. One of them has like a nut medley, like, just a bunch of like almonds and cashews and
Sucks for the peanut allergy kid.
Yeah. And then like the one I went to today, the healthiest snack, which I don't even know, was an in-kind. Oh, no. I thought I had it.
Was it what?
Hold on. Okay. This was the healthiest thing, in-kind dipped clusters. And I did not scan this to see if it was Bobby approved because I just wanted something other than popcorn. And this was literally the healthiest option.
Those are good, actually. Those are, excuse me, those are quite tasty. Yeah. They are dipped in chocolate, but still, they're good.
You've had these before, the clusters?
No, I've had the kind bars. I've never had the clusters.
Yeah, the in-kind bars are good. From memory, I think Bobby approves a couple of them, but not all of them. Let's see here. Ingredients: almonds, cashews, semi-sweet chocolate, which is fine. Soy.
Can you scan it real quick or no?
That's a good point. Why am I sitting here?
Yeah, what the hell are we doing, man?
Got Bobby in our pocket. That's what Bobby tells us. It's like going shopping with Bobby.
But is it Dexter approved?
Oh, would Dexter eat this? Look at that face. Okay, not Bobby approved. Okay,
not Bobby approved. See.
Let's see here. Why is this not Bobby approved? Sugar, processed and refined sugar may be linked to poor gut health and inflammation. Cane sugar, processed and same thing. So it contains sugar and cane sugar. So not great for you. But to be fair, if you're going to go for a not Bobby approved, that's not too bad.
So the people who are asking who is Christella asking who is Bobby? Some guy on, I don't know, whatever, TikTok or Instagram or whatever that Anthony follows. That's like a big health nut guy who approves and disapproves of certain foods. You download his app or something. You scan the food, it tells you if it's Bobby approved or not. I guess Bobby disapproved. I don't know what the other term would be.
Preach, brother. You're doing great.
Bobby does not approve.
Search the Bobby approved. I'm sorry, my white balances, so I got to get the new. There.
That is.
It's bright.
Can't really tell.
The Bobby approved app. It's really, really good. There it is, right there. And you could see it's got a barcode on it, and you could take it to the stores with you. And he lists out all the stores: Whole Foods, Costco, Aldi, which is another reason why I like him a lot, because it's not like, oh, you shouldn't be eating this, and then it's like, well, what should I be eating, and then where can I get it? He's just like, here's where you can get the things that you should be eating. He gives you that guidance, which is why I like him so much.
Well, Mercury calls him Aunt's male version of Megan.
I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with Bobby. I am fully obsessed with Bobby.
Does he have his own line of jams and shit?
So very interesting that you would say that. He does not have jams, but he does have protein powder. But to be fair, he does actively promote and push other protein powders. So you can go on his app and find out information on other protein powders, and he makes videos promoting other protein powders that they sell at Costco and other places too.
Question.
Yes.
Is his protein powder his own recipe or whatever, or is it someone else's protein powder that he put his label on?
Why are you starting?
I'm just asking those hard-hitting questions.
You're just being the podcast journalist that you are.
Yeah.
Is it his own? Yes, it is his own proprietary blend. And when he does talk about it, he says it has certain ingredients in it that he couldn't get anywhere else, which is why he was compelled to make his own, which is what you typically hear from entrepreneurs trying to solve a problem in the market. You don't typically hear them go, oh, I have a chance to make money off of the suckers that follow me, so I'm just going to buy a thing and mark it up and sell it to them and put a fucking ribbon on it and act like it's a special thing.
Look at you coming to Bobby's defense.
Yeah, because it pissed me off too, and people were like, "Oh, big deal, she's running a business like no." There's a difference. There's douchebag business people who just.
All right, we're going off on a Megan tangent.
Sorry.
No, you can if you want. I'm just. We should have like a little Megan alert, come up or something.
We don't have a Megan alert. We just got spoiler alerts and cuck alerts. That's all we got. We don't have a Megan alert. We need a vote. We need a 2/3 majority if you want a Megan alert.
Yeah, I need to be in control of that button, though. You're not going to join us.
I won't go down that path. I'm just saying she portrays herself like she's one of these other people, and she's a regular douchey business person. Okay. Do you want to go to the Superman review? I'm ready. We're moving along here, Frankie. See, we're crushing it right now.
We are rolling along. So you saw Superman today or yesterday?
Today. Yeah, today.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And I mean, do we ask what's your overall out of 10? Or do we just go with your full review?
Okay, I'm gonna give you both. Out of 10, I'm gonna give this a 9.
Out of 10 custards.
Out of 10, I'm gonna give this a 9.6 out of 10.
Wow.
This movie was spectacular. Cuddles is here. I don't know if Cuddles wants to give a review of the Superman movie.
It was good.
But did you hear that? She said it was good. But
it was good. It was the glowing review that we all heard.
Yeah, I heard. I live with this asshole. I better say it's good if I don't want to hear.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Okay, so she thought it was good. 9.6 out of 10. The greatest Superman film ever made.
Ever.
Including the Christopher Reeve originals that we grew up with.
Better than those.
Way better than those.
Wow. Because, all right.
And Corin Sweat, the new Superman, he might be the greatest Superman we've ever seen.
Get out.
Christopher Reeve was really good. I mean, it's very, if he's
Putting
not
aside
better,
the-
he's very close.
Putting aside the story, in terms of being Superman and encapsulating his, the what's it called, the persona and the you think he makes up a better Superman overall? His attitude, his abilities, his acting, his this and that. You think he is a better, well-rounded Superman?
Yeah, I do. And this might be weird to say. I feel like Christopher Reeve was a better Clark Kent, but he's a better Superman, and his Clark Kent is right up there too. Because Reeve literally, with his posture and everything, like his voice changed and all that stuff, you could see it. You could just see the difference in him. It was like he's literally playing two different characters, Reeves. I didn't get that so much from Corin Sweat, but to be fair, and I don't think this is a spoiler, a large majority of this film, he's Superman and not Clark Kent.
Okay, so that's the movies. That's a plus in the movies column,
right?
I mean that's if we're rating this Superman versus that Superman, the movie, it's a win for it. But in terms of the actor being a good Superman, just because he is that Superman more doesn't mean he's a better Superman. But you're saying that the movie is better because there's more. That's one of the factors, is that because there's more Superman.
It's because there's more Superman, but also why I think he's so great and why I think the film is so great is because he plays a very vulnerable Superman. And not like the vampire Batman, the emo crying Batman, not like that. He's just, I don't want to say too much or spoil too much, but it's the most, because Superman over the course of his time, Erin's here. I don't know if Erin wants to say anything or if she's here just for.
No, I just wanted to hear it.
Okay. He's vulnerable and the most human Superman, and that's always Superman's struggle. He's an outsider. He's a loner, right? He's by himself. He's lost everybody he's ever, his people are gone.
I think if you don't want to be by yourself, maybe don't build a fortress of solitude.
No, but he always has Lois and he's got Jimmy and he's got people, but he's by himself. He's not a real human being. He's from Krypton. So there's that, but he's just the way James Gunn did this. And I wasn't a big fan of Suicide Squad. So I was a little nervous. I was very nervous when the dog showed up on the preview. I was very, very nervous with the dog. And I'm going to be honest with you. The 9.6, the points that were removed were because of the dog.
Really?
Yeah. The dog, but I get it because I'm sitting there and my wife is next to me and my daughter's there. And my daughter is just eating up all the dog seeds, so it's like the dog's not for me. The dog's for her. The dog's maybe for my son too. I don't know if he was into it or the dog or not, but it's for them. It's not for me. But
probably
it wasn't. It wasn't too bad. The dog stuff. There was one moment where I was like, could have done without this. But outside of that, every bit of that movie was so great. Now I will say this. I'm not I never read every single Superman comic book. I love the movies. I've read some comics. This is like nerd lore. This is like,
this goes deep.
Very, very deep. A lot of superhero characters in this that I only knew about because of this movie. And I started looking at it and I'm like, oh, it was in this comic or there's that comic. So it's a definite take from the source material, but it is fucking action packed from the start. The Lex Luthor is so good. I'm not prepared to say he's better than Gene Hackman. Not in the year we lost Gene Hackman. I won't disrespect Gene Hackman that way, but he is good. He's way better than this. Blows away. I loved the guy before. I can't even remember his name. Corin Sweat made me forget the other guy's name. The guy who was just Superman.
I don't think I ever knew his name. What the hell was it?
Erin's got it.
Henry Cavill.
Thank you. Henry
there you
Cavill.
go.
Blows away Cavill. And the guy who was the Lex Luthor.
Luthor?
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't. Nobody. He was bad all around. He sucked.
And I didn't think he was that bad. Everybody shit on him. I was like, oh, he's okay. When you see this guy, you're like, oh, that guy fucking sucked. Like, this is how Lex Luthor should be played. This guy is number 2 Lex Luthor, no doubt about it. Even when the Brandon Routh played Superman and what's his name? Frank Underwood played Lex Luthor back in the day. He was halfway decent, but this guy's good. This guy's fucking great. The whole movie is great. Again, there's just action from the start, and they put you right in the middle of it. The one other thing I hated was that you see a lot of stuff in the trailers. Like they gave too much.
Happens,
they gave too much away in the trailers.
That ruined a bunch of movies for me. Trailers, you don't even need it. People are gonna go see Superman.
Right.
That trailer could have been half the length, even a quarter of the length, and the people would have flocked to this movie.
Yeah.
It could have been a 30-second thing, and that's all you put out.
Would have been done. Yeah. The scene where, and this was in the trailer, where like these tanks explode and this little girl is there and he jumps and covers the little girl, like completely covers her while the tanks are coming past him. Fuck. When you see it, it's like unbelievable. So by the way, we saw it in IMAX 3D. So it was the huge screen.
That'll help.
Fucking 3D glasses. It was amazing. It was so fucking good.
All right. Hey,
it was so good.
Well, hey, very, very, very positive review of Superman from a huge Superman fan right here.
It's one of those rare instances where I'm really debating. I'm trying to see how I can scam, and I hate saying this with Cuddles in the studio, how I could scam a second of viewing. I'm like, how can we go back and see it again in 3D? Because that's how good it was.
Double date. Let's go.
Well, the double date might be me, you, and your wife, because you just said you go by yourself. Before you said double date, because you can go by yourself and see it. Yeah. So maybe.
Take your son again. Would your son or your daughter want to see it?
Yeah, I don't know. He's all into it because it's in Fortnite too. It's hysterical. So as part of the promotion for the movie, Fortnite has Superman in it now. And so stuff is coming up in the movie and he's like, Dad, they got this from Fortnite. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking strangle this kid. Like, no, Fortnite got it from this. But he was so excited about it. I didn't want to, spoil the illusion of it. So, but
yeah, you got to correct that,
dude. And I have to tell everybody, like, go see it. But if you could see it in 3D or the 3D IMAX, like it is. So also, I have to say this too. All the trailers were in regular, but the preview for the Fantastic Four was in 3D IMAX. That movie looks really good too. It looks really, really good.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how it ties into the MCU, but it's good.
I don't want you, without giving away the plot at all.
Uh-huh.
Can you say, does this movie's plot revolve around Clark Kent's mom being named Martha? Because if it does, I am not going to see this movie.
It doesn't. Okay. And thank you for leading me into this point. It structurally and story-wise is the best Superman movie because although they're all great, and again, I don't know if you ever surpassed the original with Reeves because that's the only reference point we have, right? But I think it's better than that. It is a better, more interesting storyline. It beats away anything they've done with DC, with Ben Affleck and all, that whole run. It blows all that stuff away. It's just, I don't know. It's just so well put together and it's of its time. It relates to now without being too now and in the moment. It's like evergreen and current at the same time. It's very well done. And the thing that I love, and the reason why I love Superman so much is he's he's good just for the sake of being good. And there's always that thing of, is he human? Is he not human? Sometimes he's more human than actual humans. And it's like, can you do the right thing just to do right? And how the world will literally crush that, which one of the previous Superman movies did kind of get that right, where they arrest him and he goes on trial. Remember that whole thing? They kind of got that part of it right, but they really get it right in this movie where it's like, what's really right? Who's really doing the right thing here and what appears to just be the right thing. So I got to give Gunn credit for that. And he wrote and directed the whole thing. I didn't realize he wrote it. I know he was working on the script. I didn't realize he was the sole writer, but I got to tell you, he nailed it. He really nailed it. It was incredible. It was
Okay.
really incredible.
Hey, there you go. There's your positive review. And it just came out today, I think. Today. It's weird though. They say it comes out today, but it's really yesterday. It comes out Thursday. I don't understand that. Just say it's coming out Thursday.
It's weird they're doing that now. And I think that's because they want to just squeeze in more showings and they can just add it to the box office totals.
Fine. But say Thursday then. It's coming out Thursday. Because the first showing is on Thursday at like noon or 12 or 2 o'clock. It's like, well, that's not Friday.
Because we almost went to go see it Thursday night. The problem is, this is really bad to say this. 3 weeks ago when I bought tickets, or 4 weeks ago, whenever it was, I couldn't get dead center in the theater. So I was like, screw it. Literally the first time I could get dead center was today. So that's what we did. All right. Last thing on this, Frank, and then we'll move into maybe a topic before the game, a quick one. But I bought food for the family of 4. How much do you think I dropped at the concession stand?
Snacks or like big, like chicken fingers and things?
Do you want to hear what I got?
Yeah.
Popcorn. 2
large popcorns.
Pretzel bites. Mozzarella sticks. 2 sodas. Oh, three candies. 3 bags of these. Not these, but 2 other ones like this.
How much did you drop just in the food? I will say 55.
55. It must be nice living in 1976. Can you visit us in the current century one of these days?
You named like 6 things. I thought, all right.
Christella and Mercury nailed it.
$100?
Now, I did get.
Oh, wait. You got like did you get the popcorn bucket?
The popcorn bucket. Do you want to see the popcorn bucket?
So that's half the friggin' price right there.
I don't know. I don't know how much it was because I was just like, just give it to me. I'm like, I don't care. Just give. You know how much the bucket was?
Yes.
Should we show the people the bucket first, or should we tell them how much it was? All right, you ready to see this bucket?
I'm ready to see the bucket. Da, 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 da. Wow. Okay.
It's a newspaper stand. Look.
Oh, cool.
It's the Daily Planet. It's got a newspaper in it.
When I think fun, I think newspaper stands.
And you pop it open, and
the newspaper comes out.
There's popcorn in there.
What is the newspaper that fell out?
It's just a card because you can switch it. So on one side it looks like it's Superman. It's like the newspaper folded in the front, and the other side it's crypto.
Very nice.
Good dog. Yeah.
It looks like a cool thing, but it looks like you're getting far less popcorn.
Well, they didn't. Okay, here's what's funny. They just handed it to me in a plastic bag. They're like, here you go, and then they gave me a bunch of popcorn.
Oh, okay. They don't fill it with popcorn.
But I was so pissed, dude. Today's the first day of the movie, and I go, yeah, I want the bucket and the cup. Guys, like, we're sold out of the cup. I'm like, fucking 2. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. How could you be sold out of the cup?
Because they opened yesterday.
Exactly. He's like, we were sold out of that shit yesterday. I'm like, you're shitting me. So now I got to go find the fucking cup.
Is it plastic or is it like tin? That's tin, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I took a picture of it and sent it to the family. They were like, that's amazing. I'm like, good, because this is what you're going to get your ice in come Easter time.
That's going to get a lot of use around the house. What? So that's half the price of the snacks anyway. You probably paid, I'll say you paid $30 for that, $35.
Okay. You want to guess in the chat, everybody, how much this was alone?
How much is the popcorn bucket?
Frank's got a good guess. I would agree with your guess. I didn't look and see. Frank said 35. Cuddle says you're very close. How much was the bucket? $32.99. That's worth it.
Okay, $32.99. So it's $70 in food, $30 in a bucket.
In the bucket. Which did come with popcorn. We shouldn't have gotten 2 popcorns. That was a mistake because they do refill your popcorn right away.
Oh, that's dumb.
You know, it's free refills at AMC, so you could just go back and get as much as you want. So I dumped the popcorn in here, and then we went back and got another popcorn, and then we still had another popcorn on top of that. I can tell you something. These fucking kids, my son. So you know how there's I'm not giving any spoil. You can find this out. There's always a little end credit scene in these movies nowadays.
Yeah.
He's like, do we have to stay for this? I'm like, yeah, I want to see what it is. He's like, I gotta get out of here. He's like, I gotta pee. This kid ate the whole time mozzarella sticks, popcorn, candy, had a Slurpee and soda.
Could we go back to that youth diabetes story?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. he juiced up those numbers alone, him alone today.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Just crazy. That's fucking cool though. The other one at some of the other chains, it's like a popcorn machine, you know, the popcorn machines, and there's like the metal thing on top that the popcorn spills out of.
Sure.
So they're selling those. It's basically that size. It looks like that. And then just outside is Superman, and his eye beams are heating. There's a one red laser beam going up to the thing, heating it up. That's fucking creative as hell too. I thought that was good.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. And they're selling Jaws stuff. There's Jaws popcorn buckets and drinks because it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws. So they had tons of those. Got, you know,
hell yeah, baby.
He pointed. He's like, I only got. He's like, there's. I'm like, I don't want a fucking Jaws. I almost did say. I asked. I was like, if we're paying for this, I'm like, can I get one of the other cups? And he was like, no, I didn't charge you for that. I just charged you for the bucket. I'm like, oh, okay. So I didn't get the super duper combo that had the cup anyway. But everybody in the theater was wearing Superman shirts. Both the employees had official shirts, and everybody who was there was wearing like a Superman shirt.
Wow.
So
Were you?
Like I was no, I wasn't, but I was like amongst my people. Like for the first, I literally said to myself in my head, I go, this is what Frank must feel like when he goes to see Star Wars, like a Star Wars thing. Like these are all your people. Like this is
absolutely.
so nice. I never get that feeling. This is the first time I ever had that feeling.
When we went to see back in 1998 or 9, whenever the episode 1 came out of the prequels. I went with my brother and his friend, and as soon as the lights went out, all the lightsabers went up in the movie theater. It was great. Everybody was, oh my God, this is great.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. When you go, when you see a movie with fans, I remember my uncle took me, they've showed Jaws. This was 10 years ago or something. They showed Jaws at Radio City Music Hall.
Oh.
And I went with my brother, my uncle, and a bunch of his friends. And they had Peter Benchley come out. Peter Benchley wrote the book.
Okay.
And he came out and gave a speech in the beginning of the movie. And then the movie starts. Everybody's seen this movie. It was 40 years old at the time, or however old it was. And, you know, all the classic lines, whenever the line, you know, everybody's saying some of the lines along with it. And, you know, when you see a movie with fans of the movie, it's just, I don't know why, it just raises the experience. It's such a fun time. Yeah. Especially if it's an older movie.
Yeah. I could see that. I could totally see that. But you know what's strange? Like I've seen, like, again, I went and saw the Brandon Routh movie in the theater. I saw all the last guy. Again, I forgot his name already. Your wife just said it. I fucking forgot it already.
Cavill?
Cavill. I saw his stuff in the theater. I don't remember seeing all those people wearing Superman shirts like they did today. I think this was like a real big moment. Oh, what did Dean Cain say that everybody was so upset? I didn't read anything on. I wanted to go in totally unspoiled. Do you know what he said?
I'm paraphrasing. I don't know the full context, the full content of what he said, but something about it being woke.
Yeah, it wasn't woke.
Like you'd be surprised how little stock I put in what Dean Cain says.
Well, it's what the whole world, nobody gives a shit about Dean Cain. So I feel like he needs to talk about right versus left in order
Yeah.
to.
Oh, shut up.
Dean Cain calls Superman immigrant controversy avoidable mistake. I'm going to give this 3 seconds. Superman hasn't even opened and it's taking a beating in conservative media over possible pro-immigration messages due to comments from the director and one former blah, blah, blah. Here's the deal. James Gunn told Sunday Times the movie is about an immigrant and basic human kindness, a value he says we've lost as a country. Those remarks were, okay. So he said something, so the other guy had a fire baron. Never mind. Pay no attention to it. Superman is an immigrant. He's an alien from another planet. Yeah, because technically he's an immigrant.
Yeah, what's wrong with immigrants? There's nothing wrong with. I mean, what's wrong with being?
Well, they don't know the language, so.
Oh well.
Still, I like to go in fresh. Thanks, Robert.
Has nothing to do with the plot. All right.
All right.
Are we ready for a game or another?
Yeah, let's get Erin in. This is a quick one. This is bothering me a little bit. This person on TikTok put this video out. You could see the thing there. I'll play it for everybody. Let's see if you could identify where I have a little bit of an issue here.
Answering the 3 most common questions about my marriage with my gay husband. Number 1, do we sleep together?
Yes.
Number 2, do we have an open relationship?
No, we are monogamous.
Monogamous.
That, for some reason, doesn't register with people. It's pretty straightforward. No,
but you can ask Google if you need to define what that word means.
Yeah.
We'll even spell it out for you in the comments. Number 3.
What was number 3?
Oh, people always want to know why you don't identify as bi.
Yes. Why don't I identify as a Pan's Labyrinth or a bisexual? Well, this is why. Because I'm gay up here. That's how it works. That's the only thing I'm attracted to is men and Samantha. Mm-hmm. Samantha's my soulmate. Doesn't make me attracted to anything other than men in this world. It just happens to be fluke in the system that we work together and are soulmates.
Again, for just in case this is your first time tuning in, I don't give a shit. Like, you do whatever you want. Like, Frank's very open. I'm very open. I could care less. But I feel like this is an attention grab. Like, if we come on here and we say it this way, it'll get everybody like asking a lot of questions and wondering. Like, I just feel like they're doing this. This is like children doing it for attention.
Well, to be fair, I feel like in the beginning she said we get a lot of questions, so it seems to me like they put out a bunch of content and they get questions. So this is just a video addressing those questions. It doesn't seem like a attention grab, or it just seems like they're addressing these things.
Well, if I press play in the next 24 seconds, they will plug their podcast. So I feel like
we plug our podcast. This is on their podcast, isn't it? Or whatever.
Well, I don't know, but I feel like it's very strange because Wayne Brady is something too, where he's not gay or straight or bi. He's attracted to the person's soul or whatever they call. I don't know if that's Pan's Labyrinth or whatever they call it. I can't keep track of everybody's thing. Again, if it makes you happy, good, go with God. I don't give a shit. But this whole like structured rules of like he's gay, but he's with me, and he's not bi, and he's not. Well, I'm like. There's categories for all of these, and you're just basically saying no, it's not any of it's not what everybody else agrees is like the categories. It's what we say. So sorry, Erin, I didn't mean to. Is that okay that you're okay? Do you want to announce Frank's gay, but you guys are still together? Well, I got you here. I just don't get it. I feel like it's an attention grab. Like, what's the big deal if you're bisexual? Like, why is that a bad thing? Why do you have to be gay?
I don't think they're saying it's a bad thing.
A woman that does it, but no, they're not. But they're like, well, we're going to answer these questions. We're going to tell you how it is in our relationship. It's like, oh, yeah, you guys are the special ones.
It seems that people were asking. I don't know what your problem with them is. It seems like they have an audience. And their audience was asking them what the deal is, and they just wanted to stop with the questions, and they just put
That's
Put
a good
whatever
question.
out there.
I don't know if they do have an audience. Let's see. Oh, 260,000 followers. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, there you go.
But I think they built it on this whole idea of like, ooh, look at us. We're so special and unique. And it's like, you're not. I don't think you are.
Well, okay, so
I think they're stubborn and stupid.
well,
for
you don't even know what their podcast or their channel is about.
You are correct, sir.
All right then. So what the hell are you been talking about?
I have looked into this. None at all. None more looked into this.
Exactly. So what are we even talking about?
I just feel like it's, again, knowing social media, like hooks are the new thing now, right? It's like you got to have a hook to get somebody to listen to your 30-second clip. And this whole, my husband is gay, but we're not in an open relationship and he's not bisexual, is a hook for people to be like, well, then what the fuck is going on here then? Because and if you're a bigot, you can swipe away here. You can tune out. But if you are the accepting kind, like Frank and I are, and you're like, oh, what's the new thing? That's okay. All right, cool. Like when Wayne Brady comes down and goes, I'm not anything, but I'm attracted to souls. I'm like, okay, cool. Got it. Filed it away. I know that's a thing now. It's like, you found a way. There's 400 classifications and you've found 401. You want me to stick around? Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going for it. Like either he's bisexual or he's in love with your soul or what. Like everybody, they've covered all the grounds. It can't be that nobody's figured this out yet and you've come along and figured it out.
Maybe they have, or maybe they haven't. What does it matter to you? I don't understand.
Nah, it annoys me. I don't like it. It's very Meghan Markle-esque.
No, people, like you said before, you're contradicting. You say people can be whatever, people are whatever they are. They attract to whoever. But what? Not these two?
I feel like they're running a scam for the attention, for the social media and the podcast. I also think
I disagree.
I also think that the diner is swapping out the Sprite for, I don't know how to prove it.
I think what is it? I think the ginger ale. The ginger ale is just Sprite and Coke and Sprite mixed together. How can I prove it? Damn it. Can't.
I think these people are lying and I don't know how I can prove it. And it's driving me crazy.
I say they are who they are. They're in love. Even if they're not, whatever. I don't care.
Agreed.
Let them be. Let live and let live, and they're not hurting anybody. And
well, they're hurting me a little bit. But I agree. I'm not going to go burn a cross on their lawn anytime soon. I just feel like it's disingenuous to get clicks. It feels a little disingenuous of like, hey,
is it genuine to get clicks?
I don't know, because the definition of gay is being in love with the same sex. Once you introduce another wrinkle to that, like that's the whole point of LGBTQ plus I and infinity and beyond. They've come up with categorizations for everything. There's at least 2 other categorizations I could put this guy in, and he's just like, nope, not there. Totally gay, but married to a woman. It's like I don't know. I don't know if that's it.
So whatever. There was a thing that
they're on the list. Okay, I got my eye on them. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think it matters.
It doesn't. I might forget about this if they never come across my feed ever again.
How they identify and how they don't identify, it doesn't factor into. It shouldn't factor into anybody's day.
But you know what I mean? Like we've accepted all the other ways to identify. There's 4,000 other ways. They're basically. It's like they sat there and they're like, "How can we come up with another one?"
How do you know this isn't one already? And they just don't know the name of it.
But what's the difference between that and bisexuality? What's the difference between that and the I'm in love with the soul, not the sex thing that he came up with? Which I give him that. Hey, that's creative. Like that I get. Like that to me is this.
So this isn't creative enough for you? Is that the problem?
But it's basically like he's like, well, it's not that because I'm just in love with her. But it's like that's what Wayne Brady is. So why are you so different from Wayne Brady?
He's not. Did he say that?
Well, yeah, Wayne Brady was
no.
Oh.
Did he say he's? I don't think he mentioned Wayne Brady once, so maybe he's not as.
No, but he said I'm gay, but I'm in love with Wendy here. Was that her name? I don't even know.
Okay, so that. It should be a great.
Samantha.
Good
No.
for you. Love it.
No.
No.
No. I'm happy they're happy. I'm not going to say they can't get married and have share health care. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just saying this feels like an attention grab. And it feels like like they're manipulating the LGBTQ plus community just to get clicks, which I don't appreciate, being a fan of the LGBTQ.
What name a single clip on any channel that isn't an attention grab?
That's not a bad point.
And every single clip, unless it's even news, it's presented in a way that it's supposed to grab your attention. And this is two people who have a podcast, who have a channel, who have whatever. Seems like they're just answering questions.
I get it, but like here, look. The moment my gay husband, sorry, I realize it's not on the screen. I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me make this really big for everybody.
I just don't know what your beef is with these people. Let them be who they are. It doesn't matter.
The moment my gay husband and I met, is my gay husband cheating on me? What's my gay husband cooking for dinner? Like what?
All right, so that's their thing, and they both put a channel out with their unique relationship. And that's
Can I tell you what your problem is you're too accepting. I never thought that such a thing could exist to be too accepting. I feel like you're too accepting.
I feel like if it's two consenting adults that aren't, or however many consenting adults that aren't hurting anybody.
No, I agree. I'm happy that they're happy, but
let them be who they are. That's who they are. That's who they are. If that's the way what's that?
Ant's upset that they're a Trojan horse. Like they're using this.
Thank you. That's it. That you said. Thank you. Can you make all the arguments for me like more intelligent than what I said?
I don't know. What do you mean Trojan horse for what?
Well, I don't know what their other thing that they're talking about is, but it just seems as if this is how they get on the map. And as Ant said, it seems disingenuous, and people are asking questions about it because they don't offer anything else.
And they're so defiant over it. They're so like, this is it. And the thing that everybody else has experienced prior to this doesn't apply to us. It's like, oh, you guys are so special.
They didn't say that. They just said they just said what their relationship is. They didn't say everybody else is bullshit or whatever. They're saying this is how our relationship works. They didn't say anything about anybody else's relationship. They just said, here's us. Here's the answers to your questions. That's all I got from that was this is who we are. And that's that. Call it an attention grab, but I just think of it as another video on their channel.
Right. But what's wrong with him just identifying as bisexual? Like, what's the problem with that? He's in love with a woman. He's attracted to men. Seems like we got that covered.
But apparently he's not attracted to all other women except her. So maybe that's the difference.
Well, I'm not attracted to all other women. I'm just attracted to one woman. I don't know about you.
Not any other.
I'm attracted to one woman, Frank.
Well, whatever.
Does it offend you as a straight man or does it offend you as a comedian?
Yeah. It offends me as a comedian.
All right.
Yeah, it was. To be honest with you, Erin, that's very funny that you said that because when I got to the end and they were plugging a podcast, I did take more offense to it. It ratcheted up my anger to know like this is how they're getting. From now on, I'm going to be like, this is my gay co-host who's married to a woman. Everybody, we're going to answer all your questions on next episodes. Make sure you're subscribed. All right, let's play a game. Let's loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Cool. So we're up to, we're doing the blind top 5. For those of you who don't know how to play, it's, I'm going to be naming
best
5
Superman
things.
Movies, best Superman movies, best Superman.
Per category. And without you knowing what's next, number your paper 1 to 5. I'm never good at explaining this. And then if you like it, put it high. If you don't like it as much, put it at low. And you don't know what's coming next. So your list may be correct or not. Is that good?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Number paper 1 to 5.
Yourself.
Number your paper 1 to 5. If you have Erin will go through a category, name 5 things. You won't know what's coming next. You put them in order of 1 being you like it, 5 being not so much, and the crux of it all is that you don't know what's coming next.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna take
and
a swing at it. You ready?
Here we go.
Rank these 5 things without knowing what's coming next. This is
Yes.
AOA blind top 5.
I don't like it.
we've been going through the alphabet and we're up to N. We notoriously skip D. We could go back to D tonight. We're not really sure.
This crowd can't handle D. They
I
can't
know.
handle it.
Some night we're going to do the D.
Too
But
immature.
as for now, it's N. So number your paper 1 to 5 for songs with the word no in them. These are songs with the word no in the title.
Okay.
Knowing them. This is very interesting.
Hmm.
I'm
So-
immediately in love with this. Go ahead.
Number 1 is No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Whenever I hear this, I think of The Office. When Erin is in the office, she's like, "No woman, no cry." She says it so forcefully. She totally doesn't get it. It's so funny. I love Bob Marley.
That's a good song. No, I'm
You know
putting
why
it
this
number.
category is good,
four.
Frank? Because you can't instantly consider all the songs. There's too many.
There are a lot, but I got 2 jumped in my head right off the bat. But I got it at number 4 because it's a great song, and it's not like if I put it at 4 or 5, I hate it. I still love the song. It's just I don't want to get errand.
Yeah. So you go 4, lots of 3s and 2s. I'm gonna go 3. I'm sticking with Mercury and Robin here. I'm
All
going
right.
3 for No Woman, No Cry.
It's a
Okay.
great song.
Great.
It is a great song. But how do you feel about Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell?
Baby, that ain't no mountain. That's fucking great.
It's classic.
So good.
I'll put that at 3.
I'm following your lead and putting it 1 above Bob Marley at number 2 for me. Classic Detroit, what is that? Motown. Classic Motown.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. That's
All
from the
right.
Goonie. Okay. Number 3, just right in the middle, is No Scrubs by TLC.
No, I don't want no scrub. Again.
5. Easy 5. Terrible song. Awful.
Easy
Don't know
5.
why it was ever a hit. Their worst track ever.
Interesting.
Wow. Really?
I don't like I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy like, it's
If
their,
you have to explain the joke. It's
Yeah.
not-
I don't want no scrubs, and here's the definition of a scrub.
exactly. Since when is that good song structure ever? You know. So
I'm
easy
never going to
5.
hear it the same way again.
Well, before this song, I didn't know a scrub hangs out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. I didn't know
Yes,
that.
No one
He
did.
thinks he's flying too, which is also a problem.
And he's trying to holler at you.
And he's gay and married to a woman and refuses to call himself bisexual.
Oh boy.
Where are you putting it, Frank? I'm at 5.
I got it at 5 as well.
All right. Good man.
Okay. Number 4, Matt O'Brien actually guessed it in the chat, and it is No Diggity by Blackstreet.
No doubt.
Catchy, but I hate the song. I've listened to it. The beat's great. The constant repeating of No Diggity, No Doubt is a little annoying to me.
You don't like the way they work it.
Not overly, no.
All right.
I'm going number 4 here. So far, I'm in love with this list. I hope I don't get errand on the last one.
I only thing I had left was 1 and 2. And I got No Diggity at number 2. So
Your list is terrible.
my list, I kind of messed up a little. So far, this is what I'm working with here.
You've lost all
What do-
credibility. This is the guy who put No Diggity over Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Oh my God.
What do you have left, Dan?
I have number 1. Now I'm really nervous. I have number 1 left.
Both of you do, right?
Yep. So instead of No Diggity, I got No Credibility. The credibility. I like to bag it up.
All right, man.
Okay, so number one for you guys and countless others is No Sleep Till Brooklyn by the Beastie Boys.
No sleep till.
Mhm. Mhm. That's a
That's
good
a
one.
good one. Yeah. No sleep till Brooklyn.
I think my list is broken too, though, because although I love the Beastie Boys, better than Ain't No Mountain High Enough and No Woman No Cry, I'm not sure. I would have probably put that just under Ain't No Mountain High Enough, if I'm being totally honest. So my list is broken as well.
My list is broken. I would have put No Diggity at number like 4 and moved Ain't No Mountain and No Woman No Cry up
Yeah.
to 2 and 3.
Yeah, I
You guys still
agree.
braved the terrain pretty well. I'll
It's not,
say.
it's not bad. That was a tough list. That was a hard list to win. That was a
Yeah.
hard list to win.
That was rough, but we did a good job, I think.
Yeah, it's
You
okay.
ready
Can't win 'em
for
all.
the next one?
Yes.
Ready?
Okay. This one is O, and it's Old Trends We Wish Would Return.
Ooh.
Who's feeling nostalgic on a Friday?
I hope bisexuality is on here because sorry.
You are like a dog with a bone with this topic.
But you know what it is? I'm going to close the window because I still have their thing open. So I think that'll help. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So old trends we wish would return. How do you guys feel about tried and true TV seasons, 21 to 23 episodes with summers
Yes.
off?
1.
That's really good because this whole it's 10 and now all of a sudden it's 8.
Yeah,
Like a
it's 8
season.
after 3 years.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
Are we
You forget what the hell the show is about by the time it comes back.
Are we being greedy though? Because the shows
No.
are so much better. Okay, yeah, and you're right. And the shows were great too. But Seinfeld, you look at Cheers, you look at Golden Girls.
Exactly. Those are the classic shows. Not only that, cartoons. Look at The Simpsons. They did like 20 something episodes a year. 22, 23 episodes. That's you know how long it takes to make one cartoon, a 20 something minute cartoon?
8 episodes of Wednesday, and I'm supposed to be grateful. Pugsley is now married with children in real life, and he was a kid when the show started.
Exactly.
Another great show that had a lot of episodes. Married with Children. Yeah. All right. Where are you putting it then, Frank?
1.
Wow. Bold move.
TV pisses me off for this very reason.
Wow.
Here's 8 episodes, and we're taking 5 years off, and then we'll make another 8 episodes, and screw you. That's basically what we get.
Interesting. Okay, you and Christella put it at 1. I'm putting it at number 2. I'm leaving. I love it, but I might love something else more. I'm going number 2.
There's nothing more.
Okay, for some reason people couldn't hear it. So number 1 is tried and true TV seasons, 21 to 23 episodes with summers off. That was 1.
Yeah, because that's the way it was. We got a million episodes out of these shows, and now they quit after like 8 or 10, and it's like, come on, give me something.
You know what else too? Summer TV was more exciting because that's when they would put all the pilots and shit that they're like, I don't know, is this good or not? And you'd catch like a gem every now and then.
We have some intellectuals in the crowd. I don't even own a TV. Number 5s and 4s.
All right. Well, books that have more than one sequel. I don't know.
Okay. The second one, this isn't a TV thing. Who would like to see the return of drive-in movies?
Oh, drive-ins.
Drive-ins. I like the idea, but the actual, I feel like once I get there, I'm going to be like, this sucks. I'm going to put that at 4 because especially in the summer, I mean, do I leave, if I'm sitting in a parking lot, I always wondered in a drive-in, do you leave, the car is off, right? You park the car, you turn it off.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sitting in my car, I'm looking through my windshield, and I got a speaker box next to me. I feel like I'd rather just go to the movie theater, get the full surround sound deal, be in a climate controlled environment.
Buy
I
a
like
$35
the
box of popcorn.
right. I like the nostalgia of the drive-in. I like the whole community thing about it, but I think practicality, it's just inside theaters are a little better.
Can I tell you something? You talked me down from a 3 to a 4. Just you made some good points there.
Thank you.
I
Because
think you're
it's
right.
either that or you leave your car running, and then everybody's got the car running, and to put your air on, and you get the fumes and exhaust, and it's just like it's a mess. And then you got to drive out of there, and
I think you're right. I think it's the kind of thing we'd all be excited to do, and then after we did it, we'd be like, all right, we never have to come back here again.
right.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put it at 4. Where'd you put it? 5?
I did 4 as well.
Oh, you did 4 as well. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
I got
I
2
have-
and 4. You got 1 and 4.
I have 1 and 4. Yep.
Okay.
I only have one drive-in story. It was in Maine. It was a double header. It was Coneheads and The Firm. And my mom was
Quite a
in.
combo.
Yeah, yeah. My mom was in the back seat because she knew my sister was going to fall asleep, so she wanted her to fall asleep on her. And I sat in the front seat with my father, and I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, we were driving home, and I thought it was The Firm. And I said, "What scene is this?" And my dad said, "The car chase scene." Which I thought was really funny. I always like that joke because I could never really use it in my life because it's never going to happen. But I thought it
That's
was
a
funny.
good one.
That's pretty good. That's a guy who's been operating on dad jokes for a long time and executed it perfectly.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's good.
Okay. Number 3 is video rental stores. Imagine that we still have VCRs and we still have Blockbusters, but the movies are of the movies of today.
Yeah, I see. I like that.
Superman.
I like video stores. I like okay, so Blockbuster, you didn't have to pay for membership and then rent the movie. Like when you stream, you have to pay for the streaming service, and then if you want to see a movie, you got to rent or buy it.
Well,
Not all of
sometimes.
them.
Yeah,
The newer ones, the newer
Yeah.
movies. If a new movie comes out or came out in the video store, you went with your Blockbuster card, you rented the movie, $5. Great. Now not only are you renting the movie, but you're also paying for the service. It's a little, I don't know. Plus, I love the idea of going out, renting, going up and down the aisles, looking for a movie, and then you get your candy at the front, and there's a little bit of nostalgia going on there too. I like that nostalgia better than the drive-in though.
Where are you putting it?
I got it at 3.
See, I'm going to go 5 because I feel like it's a worse version of the drive-through.
Really?
I love the smell. I love the idea of we're going to Blockbuster. We're going to pick a movie. It was such a better journey, but at the same time, we have a lot more at our fingertips. We could watch whatever we want. If the movie, remember when you picked a movie and it sucked and you were like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Fun. Yeah, but you know what? It turned that night into an event. The whole
Yeah,
night
but you couldn't
revolved around
bail.
that movie.
Now you can bail and go in a different direction and find a great movie on,
Yeah.
somewhere else.
It's less special though. I feel like this made it. You rent 2 or 3 movies, you bring them home. You got 2 or 3 good, that you really wanted to see. You throw one on, and you gather around. Everybody kind of zeroes in on this thing. I feel like now you throw on a movie, you stop it, you watch it, you pick it up, you never pick it up again. I feel like it's not as special of an event or an occasion.
It really isn't. You know how many movies I watch and then like 3 weeks later, I can't even remember them.
Exactly. I mean, it's one of
Same.
those. Yeah, Erin and I the other night, we were trying to think of a movie we literally rented 2 days before. We were like, we just rented it. We just watched it. For the life of us, we couldn't think of what the hell the movie was. It was
And
2
then
days
somebody in
old.
the movie we were watching said the word drop. And I was like, it was drop. It was drop.
Yep.
That's the name of the movie. But seriously, like, you know how weird that was?
That
Yeah, it was
happened
a
to
weird
me
moment.
with Mark Wahlberg did a movie with Kevin Hart.
Okay.
And I put it on and I was like, this feels very familiar. And then like 30 minutes in, I'm like, we've seen this already. Like we totally forgot.
Wow.
I didn't even know how it ended. And I was just like, The idea that I know I saw it, I was like, I'm just gonna take this. I didn't finish watching it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah. You get so many options out there that you just lose. It's lost in this. It's like a drop in the bucket, and you just kind of lose the idea of it being so special.
Agree. I'm still keeping it at 5 though, because I am not a strong-willed person, and I wish I was better. But I love the convenience. We've sold out for the convenience in this particular instance, and I think I would do it again.
Okay.
So number 4, these things still exist, but you have to admit the culture has completely changed, and this is malls. I used to go to the mall.
Okay, I'm going to jump right out here and say number 1 for me. I still love going to the mall. Yeah, and I wish mall culture would come back. There's nothing better than going to the mall. Oh, it's so good.
I mean, I could think there are other things that are better than going to the mall, but the mall. I'm with you on the mall being a. See, that's like the Blockbuster thing or the video store thing.
It is.
It's an occasion. It's something. You're going out to do something. You make a whole night of it. With the mall, you make a whole. Your whole afternoon is the mall. You go there, you do shopping, you get lunch. Maybe you watch a movie, or maybe whatever. There's a bunch of shit to do. I'm gonna put mall at 2.
Does Cuddles like malls?
Cuddles, you like a mall? She hates people. I don't know, but she does like shopping. Do you like a mall? No, she went, nah.
Okay.
Why isn't my pen ready?
Come on. Listen, I got Annie Ann's. I got the free Chinese samples, the food court,
Oh, that's the other thing. The Chinese food at the food court, for some reason, I can't get it. That's the only place I can get that kind. The teriyaki chicken over the rice.
Yes.
It's all chopped up chicken drizzled with the teriyaki sauce. I can't find a place that actually does it the same way the mall does it.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? When we were dating, there was a place near my apartment that did it closely. And then I remember like one time you were like, I'm gonna come over. I'm like, I'm not there. And you're like, I'll go to the Chinese place.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Let me know when you're home.
I'll just be with this teriyaki chicken until you get here. Yeah. No, I love it though. You're right. Some malls have movie theaters in them. You could do that. And here's the thing too. You obviously go to the mall to buy stuff, but we used to go to the mall just for something to do.
It was another thing to do. It was a day out. It was a
right, but you can't really do that with it's not like
there's a whole thing about that with kids about how they don't have a place to go, and it's completely changed them. And I completely agree because it's sad. They're all like Sephora, and it doesn't make any sense for them to be there.
Yeah, you were inside. People were watching you. There was secure. It was like it was a safe place to be. Like now, you can go to Target when you have nothing to do, or Walmart because they have so many different things. But it's not like it was in the mall. Like you're like, I don't need anything. I don't need to buy anything. We're not doing anything tonight. We don't want to stay in the house. We're going to go to the mall. And that's the best.
But there's always something going on. There's fun things to even just the fact that there are a million different stores it's like browsing online. It's that window shopping thing. It's interesting. Yeah, malls, and you could always go into Sharper Image and play with all their gadgets and stuff.
Yes, yeah. And Christella says like they suck now, and I agree because there's too many stands in the middle selling cell phone cases and shit that you just don't fucking need. And who I blame is the mall owners because it's like don't charge the stores as much. Let their economics work a little bit better, and let them be there and let them be the store that does ship on Amazon and all that other stuff. But leave that discovery phase for people who have nothing to do and just want to be somewhere and do something. Like you'll live much longer. I feel like malls just go, well, this is our rent for the stores. And meanwhile, half the fucking malls are empty. And they cannibalize their own business because they were so fucking greedy.
I think the businesses, it's like 90% close. I feel like if it were 50% close and the rest was like, maybe there was some experiences in there or like it was a true smorgasbord of things to do.
Toy stores and electronics.
There are a few of those. There's like one of those, and 90 clothing stores. I feel like if you put like an escape room in there or a restaurant right there next to this thing. You know, something for, there's not only shopping, but there's also activities, things to do. I think that you get more people in there.
I agree. That's a good point. The saddest thing ever, we have this on some of our Long Island malls. They're putting fucking clinics in there. Like, what are the health?
Like the first walk-in clinics, yeah.
Yeah, there's a walk-in in the mall. Like, what? Does everything have to be fucking medical? Like, everything is there's medical everywhere.
People get hurt in the mall.
I think an escape room's a good idea. I think, but you know what's weird though? Apple is the most. You could order Apple products everywhere. They're the most, forward company. There's an Apple in most malls. There's an Apple store in most malls, and they're packed all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you want to just bring your shit. You don't want to mail it back. You know, you get your shit repaired.
I would say 90% of my mall visits nowadays are tied into we got to go to the Apple store for something. You know,
Apple store is a popular place.
Good list so far, Erin. I got mall number 1, TV seasons number 2, drive-ins 4, video rentals 5.
Yeah, mine is completely. I got TV as 1, malls 2, video stores, and then drive-ins.
All right, so I got 3 open. Frank's got 5 open. What's the last one there, Erin?
Okay, I was gonna do. A lot of people wanted record stores. I was thinking about it, but then I changed my mind and I did. Okay, so just bear with me here. It's kind of like the TV, how there used to be a set number of movies that you could see in the theater, and then they would come to the video. Like basically now you can see so many things, but back then you could only see a certain amount, so everyone kind of saw the same thing at the same time, and it became more of a cultural thing.
I get you. Yeah, movies. The way movies were released, there were more. They controlled the theater.
They were only in the theater, and there were only a few, and
I do miss that because how many times you're like when one of like if Amazon or Apple Studios puts out a movie and they put it in the movie theaters, you're just like it's only going to be 3 weeks until this hits the streaming. Yeah. I don't love it that much. I'll just wait.
Yeah. That's true.
I hate that now.
So it's like less content, but it's more it's quality, not quantity, I guess.
Yeah.
More of a shared experience. Yeah, you're right. More of a shared experience because whenever like we get together with my family or whatever, we're like, or our families, we're like, oh, did you see this? No, I'm watching this. What about this? No, I'm watching. Nobody's ever watching the same things.
Yes.
It's hard to talk about. So that's a pain. But back 20 years ago, everybody was watching the same stuff and everybody was talking about it all. You know, everybody was watching The Sopranos. But now, I feel like if The Sopranos came out now, you'd go to your family, hey, you're watching Sopranos? And they'd go, no, what's that? What's that streaming on?
Yeah, we're too fragmented. There's too much stuff. Yes,
yeah,
100%. Yeah, I miss the days where you had your, and to Erin's point, the movie came out, was in the theaters for a while, and then it was gone. And then it was like 6 months before it went to video. And then it was on rental only. And then it was another while till it came out on DVD. So it was
the following Christmas was DVD.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, do you remember like the cheap movie theaters? Did you? They had one in where my family had a house in Jersey, where it was the movies that were 3 months old, and you would pay like $1 or $2 to get in to see it.
Hey, that's a value.
Small screen. It was terrible. Did anybody else have those budget movie theaters around their towns?
We had in Maine again. We'd spent a lot of time in Maine when I was growing up. I don't know did I already tell this story about how they removed scenes?
No. Oh, I know the story, but I don't think you told it.
Okay, so basically they told you that there were scenes missing, but you can still get the point. But I just remember seeing, it was the Die Hard with Samuel L. Jackson, and I had seen it, but my parents hadn't. So they were like, wait, what? And I was like, and I explained it, and the people behind me were like, can you explain it to us? And I'm like, okay, well, here's the thing. Here's what you missed, because they cut this part out. And it was so crazy, because we were like, we're never going back here. It doesn't work when you cut out scenes.
Why would they cut them out? I don't.
Because it was just the idea that they were all like messed up, but it was like $1.50, and it was raining, so we were like, fine, let's try it. But it was horrible.
That's so weird. I feel like
we left. And
Yeah.
we bumped into an old woman who grabbed my sister and said, "Parts or all of the face can be removed." It was like, this was a really bad day. I'm sorry.
There's some weird woman in the parking lot.
A horrible day. Anyway, so yeah, no, rather than old movies, there was new movies with missing pieces.
With missing parts. That's so funny.
I feel like
Mercury,
that takes extra effort. Why would you
yeah, unless it was
just
just a
take a
mistake.
movie and go, I'm going to take out these scenes so we could charge $1.50.
Yeah, that seems like more work. Yeah.
Just show the whole movie.
That's why the old movie ones, that was what's so things. It was like, oh, who's going to see this? But meanwhile, the theater was packed. I mean, it was a smaller screen and everything. And that was the thing. They had to go to that because the huge multiplexes put those little 1 and 2 screen movie houses out of business. So they had to do those.
That should be a bigger thing, I think. Bigger, older movies, even from like the 90s. Older movies and shown in movie theaters. There should be movie theaters all across the country. Because movie theaters now, all they show is what's come out in the last month or so.
Right.
There should be a chain of movie theaters across the country that show Jurassic Park, Independence Day, all these old blockbuster kind of movies that you'd want to see in the movie theater, but you didn't get the chance.
There's very few that actually do. Like Kevin Smith bought a theater in New Jersey, and that's what he does. He shows limited runs, and then sometimes he gets like stars to come who are in the movies to come and do like a talk and everything. Tries to make it like an event. I want to say Pulp Fiction. What's Tarantino? I want to say he owns a theater too and does that too in California.
Probably.
I don't know how that's not a bigger thing. That should be.
It's a rarity though. To your point, yeah, it should be a bigger thing.
You had a theater in your neighborhood that was showing. If there was a theater here showing Star Wars, the original Star Wars on the big screen, I'd be like, yeah, we're going. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But
do you guys want to do O, or is it too late?
No, let's do O. We'll go through. I promise I won't blabber.
Okay.
Wait, what was the last? Wait, we did O.
No, we did. Oh, you're right. Sorry. We did P. We're doing P next. Sorry.
So wait, what was the last? What was the last thing in O?
Set amount of movies.
Movie release. Right. Okay. So that one I have at number 5, but I would move it up. Yeah, I would move that up. I'd probably move it up to like videos number 3 or 4 and move everything up and move those 2 down. All right, so we're up to T.
Yeah. Okay, so this is people you have to live with for a month, Big Brother style, for let's say $75,000.
That's not enough. I can tell you right now. I don't even know who's on this list. It's not enough.
My pen.
I don't want to live with the people I live with now.
Aunt.
I'm not making $75,000 a month. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Right. Just so you know, the first one is a politician, and then no more politicians. That's all I'll say.
Oh boy.
So it's
Bernie
Trump. Sanders. Could you live in a house with Bernie Sanders and cameras for a month for $50,000?
I'll say this.
$75,000. I bumped it up.
I'll vote for Bernie Sanders before I'll want to move in with him. I can tell you that right now. Those are 2 different things.
Can I live with Bernie Sanders? I feel like I'd get along with Bernie.
I mean, imagine this. You're sitting down at breakfast trying to have a fucking cereal, and he's like, well, let me tell you about the 1%ers, and it's like...
The 1% milker.
1% milk. That's funny.
I'm going to put Bernie at 5. I feel like I'm sorry. That's a 5er for me. I feel like there would just be ear hair clippings on the fucking kitchen, on the, the bathroom sink and shit like that. He'd never shut the fuck up.
I could live with Bernie. I'd put him at 3.
Yeah, he's not going to watch any good shows. He probably just watched Ken Burns documentaries and shit like that. I appreciate your position. I'm going to put him at 5.
Okay. Oh yeah, those big gloves. Okay. I just want to see where everyone puts this next one. Number 2 is Meghan Markle.
No, stop it. See?
Oh,
shit.
I'm going to put her at 1. No,
stop it.
No.
No, anybody puts her at 1, you're getting banned.
Oh, no.
You're banned.
I gotta go 4. My list is ruined. I hate to. Although, would it be
Ooh,
fun
4.
to just?
So it's not 5.
Because I put Bernie at 5. My list is
Oh,
broken.
that's right.
And Lindarella put 6. I don't know. It might be fun to just have her there to just yell at her every day.
That's what I think. I think that it would just be insufferable but hilarious.
It would be good TV.
Oh, it would be great TV.
You living with Meghan Markle, yeah, that would be good. Just correcting everything she does and telling her, no, stop this, you idiot. You can't do that.
I would just wake up and be like, wiping my eyes, like, and another thing. Let me explain this to you. This is why you're terrible. Yeah.
I put her at 5 for you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks for
No
the support.
Anytime.
Okay, next up is Amber Heard. Good luck.
Oh,
my
boy.
God.
So it's either live with a fraud or wake up with poop in your bed.
Yeah, I'm susceptible to pink eye, so this is tough for
Oh, boy.
I should have made this more money.
me.
You are getting the 75 grand a month or a year? What is that?
No, you just for the month. You have to live with them for a month and you get 75 grand.
Amber Heard.
She's wacky, but I would be nervous the whole time. I wouldn't want to cross her and get my pillow shit on. So yeah, I have 3. I'm just going from the bottom up. Is really how I'm building this list.
I got her at 4. Is there a lock on my bedroom?
Good question.
Oh, then I'm like,
But
she
it
might
doesn't
move
make
up.
for good TV.
That's
Don't
true.
spend too much time in there.
Does she have any Aquaman memorabilia?
She has 4 pieces of Aquaman memorabilia.
What an answer. There are 4 pieces.
They
'Cause that's
vary in size and importance to the
Yeah, because
movie.
how long? 4 is not going to get you through the whole month. Maybe a week
No.
or two. but-
That'll buy some. Yeah, that'll get some conversation. That'll.
yeah.
I got her at 4.
All right.
Okay, next up. Who wants to spend a month with Gary Busey?
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this list stinks.
I'd be scared to wake up in the middle of the night and see him hovering over my bed,
Mm-hmm.
just staring at me with that crazy face.
Want to talk about butter sausage? No, get the fuck out of my room, guy.
See, I kind of do want to talk about butter sausage, so I'm all right with that.
It's
Go
better
talk
than
to Megan
me.
about edible flowers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Erin and I tripping over the same joke.
Oh, Mercury's angry with me. Sorry, Mercury.
why is Mercury angry?
Because this is an impossible list.
Hey, nobody said they
Oh.
were going to be easy. That's
They can't be easy.
blind
Gary
top rides aren't
Busey-
easy.
Gary Busey is a tough one, man, because
You don't
if
know
he
what
like,
you're going to get.
yeah, because if he empties out, he leaves the milk carton empty. Are you going to call him out on it?
You can't do that. No.
You can't. He'll kill you.
And he drinks out of the carton too. He's not a pour it into a glass kind of a guy.
No, he's not getting the glass.
Schivo.
Damn it. I got him at
What-
2. I feel like he's got some good movie stories, maybe.
If you get him on a good day, if he's in the right state of mind, it could be pretty good. But you
It'd be a
can't.
fun time.
Yeah,
Can you go
cool.
out? Can you go out of the house with them? Like, can you go hanging out to places?
No.
Big Brother
Yeah.
style, she said. In the
Oh,
house.
so you're trapped in the house, ankle bracelet, you can't leave.
Right.
All right.
Guys can't leave.
30
Give me
days.
2. Yeah.
I've decided it's a 30-day month, not 31. Because I like you
Okay.
guys.
That's
Yeah, right.
that's very kind of you.
You're welcome.
So we're
All
not talking
right.
February here. All
All
right.
right, I have one
No,
left. What
not
you got
February.
left, Frank?
Yeah, number 1.
Okay.
You too, Aunt?
Yep.
Okay, enjoy your month with Kanye West.
Oh God.
Oh,
This is terrible.
Oh,
What did we do to you? What did we
Damn.
upset you at some point?
Thought it would be funny.
oh,
Who's more
Uh,
annoying, Kanye? Or, I
Alright.
gotta say, Kanye is more annoying than Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Kanye's
Also-
number 5 for me. He should have been number 5.
By the way, this is kind of like an It's a Wonderful Life thing. Who's happy to be living with who they're living with now?
Right.
Once you
Oh,
see
hell
how
yeah.
it could be.
Hell yeah. I don't think it could ever be one of these. So
You were
be
trying to
fair.
teach me to cherish my family, Erin. That's what you were doing with this list. Now I see.
Yes, it was. Every time a bell rings, Aunt remembers he loves his family.
I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna send an apology note to Bernie. I thought that was bad. That was
Gary Busey.
Oh shit.
Christmas Heard in my bed, left by Amber Heard.
Oh my
Okay, guys.
god.
Thanks for playing. Sorry it was so difficult. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Thank you,
Great
Erin.
job,
that was
Erin.
great. You did good there.
That
That
was
was it.
a crazy one.
Very good. Very good.
My list got screwed at the end there with Kanye. I think we all got Erin'd by the Kanye thing.
Definitely, yeah.
So
100%.
Erin wrote an amazing book called Oval. There it is on top of the Superman popcorn bucket. Head down to the description below on YouTube for the link to buy that book on Amazon. You can also download a digital copy of the book if you don't want the hard copy that Anthony's holding up there. It's available now. Order Oval today from Amazon. Link in the description below.
See, but don't you wish you can go to the mall and pick it up? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, you leaf
the dream.
through it, you check everything. Yeah, but hey, check out the reviews, check out the synopsis. Great book available today.
There you go. Well done, Erin. Thank you so much for making it entertaining as well. Appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. By the way, send $35 if you can, because a little light on cash now after the fucking movie theater.
They get you, man. They get you.
They really do. They really do. All right, we're back on Monday, everybody. Take it easy.
Show me potato salad.
Maybe we should go now.
Go ahead.